I'm trying to get high.
Nigga!
Did that sound like a chunky? But hey,
you do not sound like a chunky, but it's been a long day.
It's been a very long day.
And that's something that's good for the soul, and I think it's needed in society because everybody needs to relax.
All the herbs.
You feel it, right? Because look at the vibe.
Help me, nigga.
Me.
No.
Doing meth in the bathrooms at school is crazy. It's your boy Papa JB here, and we are here once again at the Unapologetically Creative as Fuck show in Trenton, hosted by Heartless Vintage. Once again, and to the left of me, I have a beautiful model.
Hello, hello. My name is Nesha Jackson. I've been modeling for about 9 to 10 years. I love what I do. I came into this industry not knowing anything, and now at this point, I know pretty much everything that you possibly can know about fashion. And I actually got to the point where I created my own business. My business is called Studio 462. I named it after my kids. So, not to darken the moment, but
go ahead.
my first child, I lost my first child, and it was a real big eye opener for me because of how young I was when it happened. So I made it my mission to follow my dreams. So I'm really big on just motivating, moving forward, and just making something out of a terrible situation. So I created my own business in light of just dream big and push forward no matter what happens.
Absolutely.
So I know modeling is like a different entity than that, but it's just something that I'm passionate about, and I feel like this is something that God has given me so that I can bless the next person in a sense. So my business is called Studio 462. It is located outside of Northfield, New Jersey. I'm starting to collect models or gain clients at the moment. So if there's anyone out there that wants to get their modeling started, I can help with portfolios. I can help them get into shows. My connections over the years have literally it's just out seats. You don't have to do a lot, So just if you want to work with an honest person that understands and is very lenient, just contact me.
So I know you wanted to start. So I'm a light worker myself. You really want to just basically be an alchemist and turn your darkness into light and your pain.
Yeah.
When did you notice? I know you just said the situation that just happened. My condolences, by the way, as well. But when did you notice? Like, what snapped in you to be like, okay, I'm doing what I'm doing, and I'm gonna run with it.
It happened just because, like, after a while, it was really dark, and I was just like, you know what? And I just kind of kept getting the same synchronicities, people telling me, oh, you should model. In the back of my head, I always wanted to model, but back then, like, I come from humble beginnings, so it wasn't like my family was involved in the industry. I never knew where to get set up. So I went out, after the tragedy, it was just like a few years passed by, and I gave myself some time, and then I was like, you know what? I really want to get into it. I actually went up to Philly and I went to New York, and the two agencies that I went to pretty much sold me a dream. And I was like, you know what? I learned from that experience. So every negative that I encountered in my life, I actually turned it around into a positive.
Turn it around.
So it discouraged me because I didn't have the money to start, and I was like, all right, in order to do this, I have to have money, knowing there was different outlets. So years passed by. I went into the medical field. I tried to be a nurse, and then my heart wasn't in it as much as fashion. So one day, I don't know. It was like I just woke up one day, and then I saw an ad for a casting for Atlantic City Fashion Week. So I went to the casting, and I got casted from there. Started my career from there pretty much. I worked my way up to the point where I worked behind the scenes, and I started casting models with Gina Lamont, and now I'm at the point where I still am in contact with them, but I actually started to do my own thing. I really want to have my vision out there, and it's like after all these years, now I'm at the point where it's like I have something amazing that I can offer to the community, and I'm really big on giving back and just helping models that go through difficult things that they can't talk about, and this is their outlet, and this is something that they literally have passion for, and it brings them light. So if I can sit here and help add to the beauty of what they do, then I'm gonna do that. So
that's a beautiful thing.
It's a little bit deeper,
No, it's intentional. Can I ask you a question real quick? What's your sign?
I'm a Leo.
Leo, I can see that. I can see that. Talk your shit. Some girls is talking to is a Leo.
Really
Bless her heart.
I'm very I'm very blunt. I don't sugarcoat anything, and I'm an open book.
Honest person, right?
Yeah, I don't need to sugarcoat anything. So it's like I stress that to the models that I do train because I've been the new model.
Yeah.
You go to these agencies, and they want to take you for your money, but at the end of the day, my expertise can help people, even though I don't charge a lot for my services. It doesn't mean that that I'm gonna give you my work and my network for free, because I gained these over the years.
But you gotta know your worth for that tax.
Exactly.
Especially these New York taxes, them shit's a little crazy.
Different.
But then it's also
no offense, it's just New York, we love y'all.
We
concrete jungles, wet dream tomato. About New York.
We do love y'all, minus all of the city rats and the sewage shit. Yeah. Jersey smell like ass. No, I'm just playing. Hey, let me start practicing jump.
Listen, Jersey, I love y'all too, but y'all know what y'all be on. Y'all need to stop playing. I love Jersey though.
Yeah, it is. Every time I come to Jersey, I always have a good time. Like outside of working outside Jersey, like after that, sometimes it be bullshit. But like anytime I'm here to party, it's always a good time. I never go home unsatisfied.
It's the vibe.
It is.
You can not talking shit on anybody's
state or whatever.
Just from what I experienced, because I've done modeling for years. So I've been to New York, I've been to Philly, and I noticed that Jersey, everyone here doesn't have like that crazy, like not a crazy mindset, but it's a competition type thing,
Yeah.
And why compete when you can literally help each other out and grow, But we gotta bring that back. Like if we're all in this industry, it's no competition. We all have our own set skills. We all have something unique about us. I'm not trying to be like any other model in this room, and I don't expect any of them to be like me. I want you to be your own model, and I want to be inspired by what you do. That's deeper than trying to mimic somebody or have a hero.
Exactly. No, talking shit. No, because it's a lot of that. It's a lot of that. I actually have an episode. Shout out to #TTOT podcast. Episode 2 is called Lack of Individuality. So it's like with me and an old friend of mine. It's crazy how I was my best friend, but it's not no more. But either way, you know what I'm saying? Either way. Love you though.
No hate though, but
it's never no hate over here. It's always love and light.
Unfortunately, it's like people grow apart.
And you just gotta let it be, because when you hold on to shit, you block your own blessings.
Exactly, and it's crazy how your blessings actually open up when you get rid of certain people too.
Exactly,
because you realize like once you started, like God was like, all right, I gotta remove this person, and then all these opportunities started to present themselves, and now you're at the position where you're at.
Exactly,
and you would have never had that opportunity if you didn't pursue this. I can go through so many different topics, and it's just like me being real, and it's like in the society that we're living in, everyone wants to have this image of them being perfect, and perfection. Nobody's perfect. We all have every single person in this building has a battle or struggle that they're going through, and this is their happiness. This is what brings them to life, and this is what they're creating something beautiful, and then when you bring that group of people into the same setting, that's when magic happens.
And that's why we've been out here just throwing out spells all day. No, I'm just playing that, y'all.
No, you gotta chop it up. You have to talk to people. You can't be out here just like, all right, you know what? I'm gonna go model, and I'm gonna be the best, and I'm the best there ever was. Nobody cares if you're the best. People like to see authentic, real personalities. But that's rare.
But I mean, we live in this kind of society nowadays. It's 2024 in the age of social media, and that's a whole nother podcast conversation for another day. Because you know what I'm saying? It's all cool. But that's where the inflated ego comes from the line. But we ain't gonna get into that though. We ain't gonna get into that.
Because listen, y'all know I'm gonna hit y'all with some real tea. Because at the end of the day, I don't have any reason to sugarcoat anybody, and I love what I do, and all I can do is give you the knowledge that I gained over the years, and I've been through a lot, and I have a lot of wisdom that I can pass on to the next person. So,
but that's why we go through. Not to cut you off, I apologize. That's why we go through a lot. Everything happens for a reason, but we go through a lot to be able to get through a lot, to be able to help somebody else that's going through the same thing. You know what I mean?
You go through
that part.
Spread wisdom.
You know what I mean? It's like seeds of knowledge. You know what I'm saying? But see,
it's not happening to you; it's happening for you in a sense.
That part, and that's why we always got to keep that perspective, because then we won't feel so attacked by life. Because this shit can be swinging, and
you notice the people that feel attacked by life aren't really doing anything for them. They expect for things to be handed, or they want to maximize off of the next person's accomplishments without putting in the work. But you can't do that. Yeah, you can't do that.
Because it's not inorganically yours. And I mean, if anything, it's not yours because it's off of somebody else.
It wasn't meant for you, you know?
Exactly.
But in the same token, God puts you with the same people, what puts you around like-minded individuals in order to help you grow.
So you can grow, yeah.
So it's like, that could be
it's a double-edged
sword, but it's all about perspectives at the end of the day. We all have our own perspectives. I have my own mindset just like yours, but you see how we can sit here and agree on a lot, but we can disagree and it wouldn't be any bad blood.
But that's a whole nother it's going to be a whole nother conversations. But it's like, that's what this country is built on.
Yeah.
It's built on division, separation, and like trying to keep everybody divided so they can conquer. You
Absolutely.
know? So yeah, we're
going to get into some hot topics.
Yeah. So
I got some words for our government.
It's a whole lot of fucking words.
I'm going to Tokyo. I might not come back because
Watashi wa san.
Hello, like why would I come back when I can live in peace?
And then they're trying to have nukes going to war anyway. They got the nukes. Why not want to go over there with that?
I just want to live in peace, you know?
Yeah.
I just want to do what I love, live in peace.
I want to be on the winning team.
See, look at that smile.
Look
at that. When you sit here and you smile at people with your eye, like, you know, genuineness.
But it's very much so
infectious. Yeah.
There you go.
Very
it's like when you
infectious.
smile, it's almost like yawning, but when you smile and actually look at people in their eyes, they get that like Wi-Fi connection.
You know how easy, like, I'm telling you, I encourage everybody, like, I don't know who's watching this podcast. I give you, like, I want y'all to do something for me. Instead of waking up in a negative mood, because I get it, life is just what it is. We're all going through a struggle.
Yeah.
Wake up in the morning and tell yourself that you want to be positive. Don't let the bad day have you. Go out there, smile at somebody, be nice. Even if they give you a negative reaction,
it's like,
it takes 2 seconds to sit here and give someone a positive, like a positive response rather than a negative one. And holding on to negativity is what's killing us all anyway.
That's exactly. I said that's building all the ailments and cancer.
Yeah, because look at this. Everyone has a podcast. Like a lot of people have podcasts and they're doing similar things, but. What makes you different is your personality and how you speak with people and how you connect with people. I don't expect you to be like anybody else, you know.
I'm that guy. She's that girl.
I
feel like I'm shooting.
No, it's okay.
Like Jamal, put the block down.
I like the specific short precision.
You know what I mean? Nah.
Hey.
Bing, bing, bing. Nah. But no bullets, you guys. Put the guns down.
Yeah, be a good person in the world, you know.
Exactly.
The negativity. Don't get caught up in the hype of all. Like the government's just trying to divide us regardless. I know we're going into the government talk, and a lot of people are real skeptical about it. But really look into what you're reading.
Yeah.
Look into what you're reading, you know, really like do research and stop believing what they put on social media. Majority of the stuff that they have on there is all censored and it's
propaganda.
It's all propaganda at the end of the day. They want us to move a certain way for the benefit of whatever they're trying to do.
Yeah.
But if people really thought about it, we have the power to really change shit, but that's another conversation. Yeah. But y'all really gotta like look into your history and see what your real rights are. Alright, but
what you're really supposed to be out here doing though.
Yeah. My biggest motivation is just to dream big. Wake up. There's nothing that you can't do. You are absolutely limitless. Don't let anybody tell you that your dreams are too far-fetched, because if that person had that dream, then they would have it.
Exactly.
They don't have the same vision as you. So even if you are out here, you are modeling or you're doing whatever it is that you love to do and nobody supports you, it doesn't even matter. Keep doing it, because your support's going to come along the way. Exactly. You're going to meet those like-minded individuals that's going to make you feel good about what you're doing, and you're going to advance in life. I started from small beginnings, and I went over to Paris, Milan. I got invited to go over to Tokyo, and now at this point, it's just I'm ready to sit here and help the next person elevate. Exactly. And then with my man, y'all met him earlier, Gibi. Yeah. So that's my partner in crime. So we literally are.
It's beautiful, not to cut you off. Yeah. Y'all have like the similar energy, so I can see the connection right there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like we literally are like the absolute team package, and where we have our ups and we do have our downs, and it gets bad because we're very strong personality. We're both bosses at the end of the day. Exactly. But he knows where I'm coming from. And I know where he's coming from. Get on my damn nerves, but I love you, you fuck. But, I literally.
It's all love.
It's all love, you know. He gives me headaches, but at the end of the day, we are an amazing team. Mm-hmm. And ever since I got him started with this, it's like he sees, you know, I open up his eyes to like a different community, you know, and it's like now he's getting involved. He's doing his podcast thing. He's doing shorts. So you definitely need to connect with him because
I'm willing to
come down to South Jersey.
Well, let me know. First of all, put the guns away. Come down to South Jersey. Yeah. But I would definitely, I'm down to travel. That part, not at all. I'm so like down to come to Jersey sometimes because Jersey be on bullshit. But you know, I travel. You know what I'm saying? So whenever y'all want to like do something, you have any ideas, I'm an open book. I do a lot of different shit, and I'm just like everybody else trying to figure their way out in motherfucking life. So whatever's new, whatever's old, it's like we just trying to grow and go forward.
Listen,
you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. You're sitting with the right individual, so just keep elevating and just keep doing what you're doing right now. Because at the end of the day, you're meeting exactly who you need to meet, and you're getting inspired by people that you didn't even know that you would be inspired by. Because everyone has a story. It's just a matter of really listening to someone's story and understanding, and then like being motivated by it. Don't compare your story to the next person's story. Nobody likes that. Don't be that person. Yeah. If somebody's sitting there opening up to you and then you're like, oh, well, I know you've been through that, but...
Right, it's like, it's not a trauma dump competition.
All the time. Just listen to the next person, gain the knowledge, and keep it pushing. Exactly. If you don't agree with something that they said, all right, perspective. Let it go.
Yeah, it's no money in that. Don't pay your bills. And it's just like, if it's not affecting you, why would you let somebody else's words and or thoughts dictate your emotions?
Exactly.
That's it. But either way, that's a hashtag TTOT podcast.
I'm an open book. I'm not mean. I know that models get that stamina like, oh, they're stuck up, they're divas. I'm like the most. I'm so open and so down to earth, and I went through real life experiences that I can help you get started. We're all human at the end of the day. Nobody's perfect, but at the end of the day, if you have a dream, that's where I come in. I want to help you reach that dream and your goals. And if I can contribute to anybody's dream, then that's going to make me feel better because that's my dream to help the next person.
It's like you, once again, you lighting somebody else's candle from your own.
Yeah, that's it, because you got two paths in life. You can let tragic shit like turn you and bring you to a dark side, or you can turn the tragedies into something that brings light into people's lives.
So what is it? Transfer your pain into your purpose.
Yes,
right?
Yes,
yeah,
because
so it's definitely that.
It didn't like it broke my heart, but it didn't completely break me because now I know I have an angel watching over me who's proud of my accomplishments and how far I've come. And since then, I've had 2 children. So my son's 13, Christian, and my daughter, she's 3. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
She's 3. I know. They age too quick. But my daughter's 3 at this point. I got a nice 10-year gap between the 2 of them.
Exactly. So I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, but I don't even encourage my lifestyle onto my kids. Like, I'm not one of those moms that are just going to sit here and, you know, push my kids into my hobbies, you know?
Exactly.
It's like, I look at it like this. When my kids are ready to pursue their dreams, I'm going to be there to support them in whatever they do, as long as they have something to do with. Yeah.
But that's the thing with keeping them, I wouldn't say molded, but really just keeping them or having them have guidance. You know
exactly.
Have somebody to overlook everything. It's like you don't have to control everything, but just to see how they gauge in life and see where they are. Just
exactly.
Put them back where they need to go if they move out of the picture.
Exactly. And as a parent, I know there's a few parents out there watching. There's moms, dads, uncles, whatever the case. If you're a guardian, just realize that these kids really do need us to motivate them.
Oh yeah.
Social media is taking over, and they're too busy watching kids living their dreams rather than being the kid.
Too many kids screaming sexy red lips. And that's
come on, like at the end of the day,
what are we doing?
When your kids get older, they're not going to have that mentality to strive for greatness if they're just distracted by nonsense.
Right. Exactly.
We have to censor the stuff that our kids are watching. Like just because you're a parent and you're okay with your kids hearing certain stuff, you have to have that mindset. Like no, your kids can't be involved. Like they're too young to understand what they're hearing and what they're listening to, and they're thinking that it's normal when they grow up. Subconsciously,
Like, this is normal. I'm gonna be out here just doing meth in the bathrooms at school is crazy. But they're doing it. But once again, that's a whole nother conversation. Like, pray for them. Pray for them.
Literally, just encourage your kids to be better than what they're being told.
Exactly. And that's another thing too. A lot of people put labels on them way earlier than what they need to do, and you don't get that you're really speaking that into existence, but then two, you literally telling them how to be.
Exactly, and then once they get to a certain age, there's no changing it. All right, because once their personality is there and they already have that mindset, it's gonna be harder on you. Like my kids have the utmost respect for me. I don't look at them like they're my friend. Those are my babies, and I'm their mother.
That part.
I am mom. I'm not your friend. I'm not gonna sit here and allow you to just do whatever you want. At the end of the day, I'm not working hard and doing what I'm doing for y'all to sit here and maximize off of my accomplishments and for y'all to have it easy. Because at the end of the day, you're gonna work hard for something in this world.
Like, you're still gonna feel something.
Yeah, you gotta.
Once you're gone, what are you really gonna do? You
exactly.
know what I mean? Outside of the generational wealth being built.
Exactly.
You need to make sure you have a work ethic. That's where people miss that.
And that's where I show my kids, like, yo, you see me doing this. I know my daughter's too young to understand, but my son, he's a teenager now. She'll understand.
Once you know them, when you put it in there.
She's my lip glosses.
Right.
They say she's gonna be like 6'1". My daughter's supposed to be 6'1" or projected to be 6'1". So hopefully,
you never know.
Maybe she'll be on the runway. Maybe she'll be a baller. I used to play ball back in the day. Hey, maybe she'll be a track star. You know, I used to be a high jumper back in high school.
Well, I used to be a heavyweight high flyer back in the wrestling league. Yeah.
You can take somebody down.
I take somebody down, pick somebody up. Yeah, I can get down with the best of them. I be trying to, you know what I'm saying? Old as fuck, knees squeaking.
They don't have no Flintstones.
They don't. But I can run.
You
know, they used to have some gummies out there. Yeah, right. No, exactly. If you know, you know. And them shit slapped every time, the purple ones. You know what I mean?
That's why we so luxurious, because look.
That's why we look so good.
Look, we look better than this youth out here being grown.
Well, that's because they're on math. But either way, we're going to wrap it up. It's your boy Poppy JB. And your girl Nick. Our ADHD is going to get us. like, you know what I mean? It's going to get us. But it's all right.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, like I said, to close out, dream big. You're limitless. You can do anything that you put your mind to if you just take that first step. I know that life gets us down and we get stuck in our head, but just get up and just do it. Once you make that step, everything else will fall into place and you'll be glad that you actually took that step.
Right.
I'm telling you.
She said, once again, like Nike, just do that shit. Swoosh.
Do epic shit.
Can we just pan to the wall real quick? Just a little.
Turn it to the side real quick.
Just a little, yeah.
Do epic shit.
Hashtag TGOT podcast. I'm gonna get your tag before we get out again.
Yes, my tag is Niche X3 on Instagram. It's NES 3 H's X3. Send me a request. I love good candy.
I feel like both of us would be better than trying to teeter, but we know we gotta kind of stay up there because we still gotta finish it out. Yeah, you know what I mean. But it's like. This is not a gun. Exactly.
And you would have never had that opportunity if you didn't pursue this, you know?
See, that was the whole interview right there. She covered everything. I know it looked like a Blicky 1000, you know what I mean? Or it looked like a, talk about a whole bunch of shit, you know what I mean? You know, Jamal.
You know, kind of keep it like 90, baby, you know?
Well, I mean, but it's going to be a whole nother conversations.
It's very nice to talk to you. It's very nice to be on your podcast, and going forward, we will work together, and we're going to get into some real deep conversation.
Season three with the visuals coming out too, because I want people to see what you have to say as well, not just hear it, because it's audio right now, but visuals coming soon.
Yeah,
I believe that there's a big future out there. A lot of people. I want so much more. I want my name to be a household product. in a high fashion world.